Alrighty, what's up, guys? We're back again. Yes, more Evo footage, and it's time we have to watch our GOAT Fenrich get absolutely destroyed by Fuku. So, as you probably already know, Fuku won Evo this year. Just destroyed Fenrich in Winners Finals, destroyed him in Grand Finals, 6-0, just absolutely dominated. And what was interesting was that he did it with Susanoo. That's a character that Fenrich picks. And also not Fuku's, traditional main of Bang. But anyway, like I said in the other video, I don't really remember too much. We were white clawed up. We were in the crowd cheering. So I want to sit down and watch this ass beating, break it down. What happened, How did Fenrich block all that Carl, insane pressure just to die to Susanoo? I don't know. We're gonna refresh right here. But before we watch a little shout out to Fuku, right? This is if you're a newer player, you might not be familiar with him, but he's OG. He's OG. Like pre-COVID and everything. When me, Bobby, and Guyman used to play at Hey Arcade every single week, he'd be one of the last guys there. We'd play, we'd go out, have dinner, have some strongs. We'd come back at 11:45 right before closing, and he would still be there playing. So we'd be, trolling each other, run Rag the Mirrors, Now the Mirrors, whatever. He's a good guy. So congrats on the first, I guess actually second American appearance and the first big Evo win. But that's enough intro. Let's get to the matches. What the hell happened to Fenrich? Let's find out. All right, here we go. Let's turn the volume down a little bit. I guess that is pretty good. But what happened, dude? I really don't remember. All I remember was oh man, this is painful to watch. I turned away. So Susanoo, there's, I don't know if people are joking or not about how did he just die to Susanoo? Susanoo's a very scary character. Just a massive damage, God normals and everything. God special moves when he unlocks it. His weakness, of course, being his mobility, right? He's not the most mobile character. That doesn't mean he's helpless. He's not like Hager speed. Nice block on overhead already. DP. He got the DP unlocked early. And okay, he goes low. So see, the fact he went low right there, that's you got to pay attention the whole time, right? So Susanoo, before we even get started, he has 2 overheads. Forget about the fuzzy. Actually, I guess forget about special moves. He has 2 command overheads, two normal overheads, and they're both a bit on the slower side. They are reactable. But in a high pressure situation, you're gonna get tagged a lot. But what happens a lot against Susanoo is that the overhead's coming. You stand up to block it in advance, you predict block instead of react block, and you get tagged low. That might be a tell right there, because right off the bat he gets tagged with the 3C. I do that sometimes, Actually, I do that a lot of times. I'm he's about to overhead. Nope, he went low instead. But I wonder if that's why Fenrich gets tagged a lot. Nice backdash against 6A. They never talk about that, huh? It's always about, can you block the 6A? What if you backdash? What if you backdash it? What if you backdash it? He did IB before that to create some space, but backdash and then press the God button. So the 5B, that tail whip. I mean, when you talk about Susanoo's normals, I don't even know what to talk about. They're all God. 5B, right? 6B, of course, the 2 punch right there. His goddamn 2C anti-air. His jump normals, right? His jump A and everything, right? His normals are definitely overpowered and overtuned to make up for that mobility. Woof. OD. Nice. All right, barely got the punish with 5B, yeah. Right, so you got OD, got a little bit of punch, but that's it. Not too much. Another block on the overhead. What's going on? I can't believe that didn't hit, by the way. This was a shock. This shocked me right here. I think that's the first time in history I've ever seen Susanoo 2C not hit. So this, I'm sure before this video is over, we'll be pausing again. I'll be like, why did that hit? Why did that hit? This move is so dumb. I can't believe it whiffed. Yeah, I mean, even Shay's saying the same thing. I've never seen a move whiffed ever. Cross up, nice block. That was X-Scout kill, but too far. I want to go back too. So there, that's the move, right? This is what, 6D, right? So this is 6D. This is an overhead. It's really slow on when you look at the frame data, but it hits really far away. He can do double overhead with it. Boom. It's also unsafe. It's unsafe on block. So he RC'd and went low. Brave DP. That looked like a safe jump, too. That was a brave DP, but he had meter to make it safe. DP right back. Ooh! Here, this is the sequence right here. Ready? So this is what 6C. This is an overhead, right? So from this overhead, he can go into that 6D we saw earlier. So talking about guest blocking, a lot of times people will block the 6C, then you stand up to block the 6D that's going to come after. Instead, he goes low. Also unsafe, right? Also unsafe. So he's not like a free mix character. His stuff is unsafe, but you know, Fuku does a good job so far of always having that meter to mix and be able to cover his own bases. You're dead! You're dead! Why did you burst? Why did he burst? Why didn't he burst? Rare mistake from our GOAT? Burst! 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 Why? Was he afraid of it getting baited? Like, I don't even think he could even jump cancel off that. I don't know. Is the brain fried from the Carl match? That was a mistake. Watching, like, that wasn't even like, that was a mistake. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Oh, and look at that. He's trying to clip. Uh-oh, controller problem. Was that it? Uh-oh. But yeah, so like obviously there's the whole burst baiting meta mind games and stuff, but in that situation, like when you are about to die, you're one hit away, you still have like a long way to go. Just mash on that burst. Sometimes people I think that was just I don't know what happened, but sometimes players will get too prideful. They're like, I'd rather just die than let you take my burst. What is that? What's going on?
Check your toes.
Just wake up Raw Dog OD, wake up EA. What's he didn't burst in was that like a button check for him? Very strange, but it worked. Purple grab, trying to go for throw reject miss. Ooh, there's the God button we talked about. Look at this. Stupid. This looks like Strive, man. This is like Strive when they anti-air with close C or close S before they nerfed it. Right? This is not an intentional anti-air button. He's pressing 5B and just does everything. 5B, 5B. Confirming the 6B. He's not dead, is he? He might be dead, right? He got OD shenanigans. I think even 100 meter he could kill, but no. Cheap. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that. I know about this, right? So if you guys watch the old DLZ videos, right, this is a really cheap technique. When he has his DP unlocked, right, he has to unlock the DP. You do DP, RC, throw. And if they do something on wake up, your DP wins. If they block, that throw will get him with a throw reject miss if they're trying to like barrier attack or something. I've seen that happen a lot, but I've never seen it. I didn't know you could still. I've never seen that happen. I didn't know you could whiff the grab and on non-counter still get a full combo. Because every time DLZ did it, he'd always get the throw reject miss.
Are you OSing? Let me check if you're OSing. Because that will TRM me. Okay. Overdrive.
Another questionable overhead from Fenrich. Right, normally he likes saving OD for like kill situations, right? We always talk about the all right, there I talked about it earlier. There you go. There's that 2C. Which way is he looking? He's looking the wrong way. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, there it is. Finally it hit. I feel like he went for 11. It's the first time it really hit there.
Sword. Sword. Okay, nice. DP again, man. So when you're a Susanoo play, you can. That's the guess block. So that's what's happening, huh? He's not reacting. He's guessing. Right? He stood up. He stood up. Again, though, that's a special move that Susanoo has to unlock. That's the overhead version. Oh my god. Astral. That's polite. He could have astraled. He could have definitely astraled. That's that JP politeness. Any NA Susanoo would have astraled the shit out of him right there. But look, this is not very interesting. I'm being 100% honest with you right now. This is not a very good match. I wonder if you guys know that there's this new thing they're in Vegas, right? There's that new, what's it called? Prediction market? Kalshi or something? You think Fenrich threw the match? You think he's like, put 100 grand on me losing 0-3? Because this is just straight ass beating. And it's not that Fuku is playing incredible. Like, Fuku's not even being challenged right now. He hasn't shown us anything because there's no need to show.
Tried to anti-air that. I saw it come out, but Jin's anti-air kind of slow. With the first blood here.
Jump C normal again. I thought a 2C would come out right there to check him. Okay, 6A connects, but again, it's fine to take 6A against Jin if he doesn't have meter. 5B check. Come on. Come on, Farage, wake up. Ooh! Shenanigans. Blocks the overhead, responds with his own overhead. Drop combo, but still 4,400 damage with DP, and you're dead again. Again, this sucks. This sucks. I want to give you, like, all right, let me give the high-level breakdown of what's actually going on. There's nothing going on. He is just getting absolutely cooked. Yes, double jump debate to 2C. This is the right idea. So this is what you can do against 2Cs. Like, really good 2Cs like Mai or Susanoo. You can double jump, make it whiff, and then whiff punish it. So I thought this was going to work, but, right? If he did jump, I think if he did jump 2C, the down sword, it might have been able to punish, but a little bit too slow. Good tech from Fuku.
Fuku's defense is so good. It's very important part of the story of this set so far is that he's not really cracked under pressure so far very much.
Fighting Susanoo too is very, very scary. You know, fighting Carl is scary in a different way, right? Carl or like a Rachel, fighting them is scary because you know their potential is so high and they are so cheap. Susanoo is scary because you know if you're near him, if you have to get near him to beat him. But anytime you're near him, you're in his range. You're in his territory. Like, every button he has will hit you. Any hit does an insane amount of damage. It unlocks more special moves. They did like a really good job of making him feel like a boss character. Oh, that was grimy. That was good though. That was it. That was it. That was the winners final. So we're gonna watch grand finals now. But I think I know why I was hitting the White Claw so hard. If that's what I had to watch, that was horrible. That was just a terrible match. What can I say? Fuku was not pressed. He was not challenged at all. Fenner just got tagged by everything. He couldn't get anything started. And this is not, again, this is not like a levels. I'm not like, oh man, it's Lord Fuku, like the unbeatable Fenrich. You're 10 years too early. Fenrich is playing like Gaimem right now. He did not look confident. He didn't look like his usual self. He's getting tagged on defense by like not real mix-ups. A lot of like standing up when he shouldn't be. A lot of steamrolling too. I guess I give Fuku credit for that though, is like his special move unlocking is really good. It felt like he always had every special move unlocked that he needed, right? He got the DPs really early, and then he was going for the Grand Viper, which is another really good one. Oof. Yeah. Just right when I talk about Grand Viper, he got it immediately. 2C, it whipped again. What's going on? What's going on? Mashing out of 6D. I don't think that was like a big read. I don't know. He believed. And now he's got, look at that. So, barely taking any damage. 5 special moves unlocked. And he's got the big ones, right? You don't really need the sword against Jin that much. He's got DP. He's got his overhead. He's got his low. Try going for a fuzzy, I think, but a little bit too far. The other thing is, I wonder. So whenever we watch, whenever we watch a match like this, we don't know what's going on between these two players, right? We don't have the backstory. I don't have any backstory. I don't know if these guys had played before. You know, I don't know if they were playing in casuals. Like, who knows? Sometimes, boom. Sometimes, like, this is me just writing fan fiction in my head. Sometimes, like, you'll fight someone in casuals before the tournament and, like, you get destroyed. And then when you fight him in tournament, you have that in the back of your head. Like, damn, I can't beat this guy. Damn, this guy cooked me. So then you play worse than you would if you were, like, confident. I don't know. We can't say Fenrich is rusty because he played so well against XCal, right? Those XCal sets in the previous video were, like, the best. That was the best Blazer I've seen in forever. What's going on? He got DP again. He's got everything. Just green throw, right? No mix up. Like, bro, did you see him block the 40-second car, high, low, left, right, unblockable shenanigan. Susan just walks up, grab on Oki. Fenrich is staring at him. Nah. Oh my God, he's got everything. He's gone low. Make it. Oh, see, even. Oh yeah, no mute RC. Sword. You gotta burst or die. There, that's that punish I talked about earlier, right? Double jump the 2C. He used the right normal this time, right? You fall down with jump 2C. A low hitting move, nice DP. Yeah, good DP, right? Good DP. Susan's DP is quite good. It hits far, high. It stays active really long, so like it can whiff, and then you can still run into it because it's so active. Downside being, of course, he has to unlock it. Bro, this hurts to watch. This is my first time watching this. I definitely turned away. I was like, oh, I'm good, Bobby. I won already, man. Oh, good spacing too. That's kind of nice too. So like right here. So Susan presses 5B all the time. That time, no, from downtown, right? Yeah, he's like, okay. I know you're gonna try and play around my 5B spacing. Use whatever 5C, really far. Unlock more special moves. Got my DP and my low. Air grab, right? So no 2C anti this time because they got baited last time. This time I'll go for air grab. Scary. DP is DPRC on Fuku's side now. Goes low. Hey! Counter hit. What was he mad? He was probably mashing DP. Right? He was mashing DP. He got counter hit on the last hit of Viper. But the thing is, even didn't get counter hit for good meter. He had him cornered. What did he get hit by this time? Just IAD jump C. Oh my God, brother. IAD jump Z. Everything is unlocked again. This. Oh. JD, that was really nice though. JD and then 2A, it looked like a punish. Normally you can't from that range, but his buttons hit so far. Oh my God, you got to burst. Yeah, you have to burst. I need to tell you guys too. I'm gonna give you a little backstory as we watch this ass beating. But way back in the day, in what was it? Frosty Faust? No, it was like Combo Breaker before it became Combo Breaker or something. Oh my God, just straight destruction. Oh, he could have just done super. He messed up, but still, he's in a good spot. But whatever that tournament was, there was a BlazBlue Grand Finals with two brothers, and both of these players were very good, right? They got to the Grand Finals or the Winners Finals, whatever it was, and they threw. They colluded that tournament. It was huge BlazBlue drama. I remember. They had to like steal the prize money. Who was it? It was like Pops and his brother or anything. This is collusion. I'm calling it. This is straight. Something is going on. Fenrich is getting absolutely demolished. He's not fighting back. He is not fight. Look at it. Look at Fuku. Right? This is Grand Finals at the biggest tournament he's ever been at ever. $10,000 on the line. He looks bored. He looks bored. He looks like he's like fighting a fan. He's at like a meet and greet right now. And Fenrich is just some like, hey, I'm like 8 years old. You're my favorite player. Can we play set? He's like, all right, sit down, kid. Look at the crowd. The crowd goes mild too. I am happy now. I'm happy that I was 23 White Claws in because I was having a good ass time. I was over there cheering with Bobby and yelling and everything because I wasn't watching this match. Good tech. Nice jump A, but he drops the combo and then Fuku falls with buttons. And again, everything I'm saying, I don't want any of this taken out of context as in like, oh man, Fuku's not that good. He didn't deserve to win. This is just not Fenrich. Fenrich is not playing well. And when you talk about that, normally you talk about, oh, the reactions are slow, like, oh, he's dropping combos. But this is just Fenrich, his neutral game. Oof! Tag by the overhead. Ever gets by that eventually. Double overhead. But again, this is the scary thing, right? So this is the mix-up that's not really real, right? So you can block, or sorry, this is a mix-up that's not really real, right? You should be able to react to that. But when he's got 100 meter, right, he could have gone low. He could have gone low. RC'd and gone low again, RC'd and gone high. So it's like, in training mode, in a vacuum, you can react to all this. There's no problem. But on the stage, everybody gets hit by it. Don't ever let the zoomers try and downplay. Oh, that time he tried jumping out, but didn't barrier. He got tagged. He's dead. Right? I won't fault you for getting tagged by an overhead or anything, but like, he ain't fighting back in the nooch. Fenrich is the nooch god. And Jin does have good buttons. Jump C, right? Out. Oh my God, that was a beautiful anti though. Oof. Never mind. I said earlier maybe he's just mashing, but I think actually Fuku probably has this. This is the second time he does this, right? Against 6D, instant mash. That was frame 1 though, right? Frame 1. Maybe fearless. Maybe he knows Fenrich is kind of struggling right now. Another green grab. Is this video even worth uploading? Is this even worth uploading on YouTube? This is probably the worst match, I think, in like 3 years, 4 years, and he's dead off the IAD. He tried anti-air. Bonk. Pop him up. 6-0. With a perfect 2? God damn. Congrats. That was a straight bust ass. Look at the crowd. Nobody cares. They're like, what the hell happened? This is the last hit, though. So earlier, this is what I talk about how good systemless normals are. This is IAD jump C, right? This is another really dumb move. So you just do it. So see, you got counter hit. So Fenrich is definitely trying to anti-air there. That's the thing, is like the move hits so like low and fast that if you don't have the button out already, you're going to get tagged by it. And Jin doesn't have a good anti-air that's upper body invul. So if he was trying to do 2C, that's a million hours too late. If he's trying to do the anti-air DP, he's way too late. So he just dies off that. But dude, that's it. Pop. There we go. Wow. That was way worse than I imagined. Like I said, I do not remember. I just remember like, oh, damn, it's an ass beating. I'm not even watching. But that was ugly. That was ugly. The winners finals was ugly. So people are like, oh, maybe it's his controller or something. Maybe, all right, let's say you give him the super benefit of the doubt. His controller wasn't working in winners finals. You would assume grand finals would be better. Like, okay, he's going to show us the real Fenrich now. Grand finals is even worse. What the? I wish I didn't watch that. Like, I wish I didn't watch it. Both these plays are godlike. Again, I'm not complaining about these plays. They're godlike. That set was horrible. That was terrible. There are a couple videos on this channel where Monarch wins. I'd be like, oh, Monarch is going to 3-0 this player again. Those are at least closer than this. Something's up, man. Something's up. Call the Las Vegas Gambling Committee. I want an investigation. Check their bank records, the bank statements, the PayPal accounts. I want the Twitter DMs leaked. Was that a real set? I think I could have done better than Fenrich against Fuku. I think Gaimam and Bobby, we all could have done better. Better than Fenrich against Fuku in that set. But that's the tail of the tape, I guess. Sometimes it happens. We'll never know. The only silver lining is that we might get a run back. You know? Now with all this news of BlazBlue, we saw Fenrich's back, right? We saw him against Excal. That was insane levels of play. And now Fuku is, it's Evo champ. If Evo happens again in Vegas or Evo Japan, that would be sick. That's the defending champion. So hopefully we could see another run back. Or even if Fenrich doesn't get the run back, someone challenges Fuku. Right? Someone challenges Fuku. What I said, bringing up Excal again, Fenrich beat Excal. He's the only player to beat Excal. Right? He got double eliminated by Fenrich. Excal beat like 3 or 4 of the JP players. I wonder if Fenrich fell short would he have beaten Fuku again? So Excal is the player that beat Fuku at Frosty earlier this year. His bang, oh man, I don't know. Either way, I'm excited. That was a very very, very disappointing grand finals. My recommendation: drink White Claw so you don't have to experience in person. I had a great Evo because I didn't watch that live. If I saw that live, I would have been depressed. But damn, that's over. All right. Don't worry though. We got good matches coming. We had to cover this. We had to give Fuku his props. Congrats to him again. Just straight domination. Didn't even have to pick the bang. But the next video, we're gonna have we'll get Rascal. I know the people been demanding Rascal. Bullet been putting on a show. Had some really good matches. So we'll check him out instead to get some good BlazBlue. If you watch this whole video, I'm sorry. Thank you. I appreciate the view and the $2 ad revenue. But this video stunk. Fenrich, I can't believe it. I can't believe you let me down like that. But anyway, all right, that's enough. Enough rambling. Look for the next one. I promise you the match will be better. But I'll see you then. Peace.